Hey everybody, this is Seth with SethPerler.com. I'm really glad you're here today, and today I'm going to talk about the important topic of the daily plan or today's plan. So basically, my students that I work with are typically naturally disorganized, not great at managing time, not great with details. They don't like to do homework, they don't like to study, their backpacks look like a volcano went off, and it's quite exciting, and this is what I love. And I work with them to get strategies that make things more manageable and bearable. And one of the things I do that is really powerful but really simple is to work on a daily plan. So you have planners. Of course, my students hate planners. They don't want to use them. 95% of them. They don't like to plan. They don't like to think things through like that. They like to be free and just kind of go by inspiration. They like to try to remember things even though they know that realistically they don't remember things very well. So there are a lot of details going on in school. It's just way too much to memorize everything, but they don't want to write it down. But in my coaching practice, what happens with my students is that they'll come in and we'll get started for the evening, whatever we're working on, whether it's homework, studying for tests, working on organizing the backpack, whatever it is. But almost every time I start with my students, I start with a small plan. You can do it on a little piece of paper like this. I'll tell you exactly how and why I do that. Or you can do it on a sticky note. You can do it on a whiteboard. Can you hand me that whiteboard there? I have a magic person giving me a little whiteboard. So sometimes I will write the plan on the whiteboard, just bullet out the couple of things. Anyhow, there are some principles that I use that are really helpful with this, and here's how it goes. First of all, I do usually have the students write down the date on the little daily plan, because a lot of my students are not great with time and time management and perception of time. Writing down the date allows them to just take a really quick check-in, get grounded with what the date is, have to figure it out. So that's actually a good thing. It's a small detail, but over the period of many days, it adds up. Next, I have them write down an intention for the study session or the homework session. So their intention can be anything that they want to do. Just finish my paper. Don't be too hard on myself. So if it's a perfectionist, we might have something more like that. Just get it done, get everything done, get one thing done, take it easy, remember to breathe, whatever the intention is. They know what they need, so I have them write down the intention. The next thing I have them write down is the number one priority. So the question I like students to have in the back of their mind is, if I got nothing else done today, what's the one thing I want to get done? That helps bring it down and distill it into one thing, and at least if they get that done, then that one big thing is done, or small thing, or important thing. But I always ask, what is the number one priority that you have to do? So it's very unrealistic. I mean, I do this all the time. It's very unrealistic to really expect any of my students to get everything on their list done. Usually they get a few of them done. So we have to be realistic, otherwise it increases stress and it's counterproductive. Next, I have them write down their to-do list. Okay, so you know the number one priority, so what are the other things that you want to get done today, or that you need to get done today, or that you should get done today? So then they list out the other things. Doesn't matter what order they write them in. I just want it to get out of the head and onto paper. You've got to get it out of your head, because otherwise it's just like ping pong balls flying around in your head, just going all over the place, and those bits of information that you think you're going to remember, you don't. And then you end up swimming upstream for half the semester, and it's really stressful and it's unnecessary. So finally, have a little section for Backburner. That's just a section that if you think of anything else that is not really important right now, but it's important at some point, like get your mom a birthday gift, like to check in with the teacher tomorrow, like to go buy some cards to play Magic, or whatever the deal is. Things that go on the back burner, it's just a little place to write things down. So I've put a template on the blog post, and what you can do with the template is just cut it and paste it into a Google Doc or a document. I make them very small, so what you can do is you can make a table on Google Docs, a 2x2 table with 4 squares, slap this into it, reformat it any way you want. You can just take what I did and make it tailored to you and print up a bunch of them. Each page will have 4 of them on it. Cut it up, and if you make 10 copies, you will have 40 days worth of planning, which is a month or 2 worth of days that you can use. So anyhow, here's how it looks close up. Today's plan. Intention number 1, priority 1 through 5 is what I have on here, and then the Backburner section. I hope it focused on that for you. All right, very simple. And that is today's plan. Good luck to you. By the way, if you like what I'm doing, please share it with one person today or on one social network, and you can support me by sharing my work. I really appreciate you, and I hope this is helping you. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.